There's definitely a lot we can learn from each other. I don't know why the first thing came up on my mind is flexing. Sometimes I just feel like the Americans be flexing too much, while us Chinese just don't know how to flex. I mean, I get it. The Americans have the most opportunity to get what they want. Democracy and liberty are flex worthy solely by themselves. Like, if you have a goal, as long as you put in the work, you're gonna achieve something in that direction. To have something you truly wanted through hard work is one of the best feelings in the world. Flexing it is like put cherry on top. And let's be honest, sometimes you actually enjoy watching people flexing. Might even want to participate, like hoopers be flexing their muscles after tough and one. Or hibachi chefs be flexing their cooking skills, it's pretty entertaining. It gets the crowd going. Sometimes I don't really mind rappers flexing their money for such purposes, especially knowing where they came from. Like, I get orgasm every time watching the Kendrick Lamar music video. That motherfucker be flexing how united he brings the community together. That shit got me hard as fuck. But sometimes it feels like the flexing culture is too much in the United States. Motherfuckers be flexing everything, like you kinda miss the fucking point of flexing. You gotta have the cake to put cherry on top. You can't just dump a whole basket of cherry on the bag of flour. There's nothing to be cheered for. Despite such behavior looks pretty cringe, it alludes to the Americans paying too much attention to the result, tend to ignore what it takes to reach that position. It's not just about personal achievement, it's also about their perspective to the world. Like they hear something might have happened and they can't wait to jump into conclusions. Too easy to call somebody a legend, and too easy to be disappointed. It's definitely not just Americans, it happens to all the ordinary majorities around the world. It's human nature. Lazy, emotional, egotistic, and greedy. I don't blame y'all for being human. It's just sad to see, for a country having all the resources around the world, democracy for everybody to have free will, a social environment of fair competition for any individual to bloom, the Americans choose to indulge themselves instead of showing leadership to the world. Like, I can't name another society has a better rewarding system for anybody who produce any value. They cheer for any tiny little improvement or dedication to encourage everybody to contribute just a little bit. And despite the toxic positivity, people are still satisfied of laying on the couch, watching porn, eating Doritos, abusing drugs. I think what Americans can learn from Chinese is hold yourself accountable, produce anything, make sure you have what it takes to flex. And I indeed would love to cheer for you. As for Chinese, we're the exact opposite. We don't know how to enjoy our moment. We always have to work harder. It's always not enough for us to celebrate. Like Mamba mentality is like a big deal in America. They praise Kobe for going to practice the day after he won the championship. We're not buying it in China, because that's what everybody is doing. We're more afraid of losing what we have than be happy for what we have achieved. Because we know we will be criticized even harder than how we are praised once we fall, and we will lose all our credit for what we have done. Life is full of ups and downs. To avoid any criticism in the future, we better not enjoy ourselves too much. It originated from historical trauma like monarchy. People who were exploited and oppressed pray for the downfall of anybody on top. The last emperor never had a good ending. And class hatred has always been there because nobody has come up with a better plan for social structure. Any changes have only resulted in the reversal of social status. Although times have changed, we still view the success of others with the same jealous eye. Because we're still exploited. We're still gaslighted by our surroundings. We're still facing class solidification. We're still getting less rewards than our effort. It's still very hard to make it. Anyway, time is changing. As our situation getting less worse than the feudal society, the Chinese people start to flex, but on some weird shit, like how pretty they have become after plastic surgery. What car their parents just gift them. I mean, how the fuck flexing on these shit give me a better image of you? It doesn't change the fact that you're still an incompetent, spoiled, superficial bastard with ugly DNA. Y'all motherfuckers need to rethink about your life value and grow some self-esteem. So what can we learn from the United States? Learn to lift people up instead of break them down. When they do something good, don't be stingy with compliments. When the parents are able to say, "You're so pretty," after their daughter put on a new dress, she ain't gotta post photos of her wearing heels to get likes from those perverts on the internet after she grow up. Instead, she might prefer earning a better body by putting effort on exercising, cause she got enough self-love. And I will definitely cheer for her when she's flexing her yoga pants. Alright, that's it. Appreciate the ride, and let me know if you like this kind of topic or not. Peace.